So today we will be looking at this page in our ISN and we'll be writing and graphing inequalities. So go ahead and turn to this page, update your title, and update your table of contents. If you have not glued this page in, please pause the video and do that now. Alright, so today we're going to be looking at inequalities, and we're going to be looking at 4 different inequalities. Less than, greater than, less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to. So first we're going to start with less than. The less than symbol looks like this. The pointy side comes first. The small side, because small reminds us of less. Less than. So if I was going to write an inequality, I could say any number x less than 3. So x could be anything less than 3. X could be 2. X could be negative 100. X could be 1. Anything less than 3. Could x be 3? Is 3 less than 3? No. So when I graph this, I cannot include 3. It could be 2.99999. It could get almost there, but it cannot touch the 3. It is not included. It's got to be less than the 3. Then I'm going to show all the numbers that x could be. It could be any number less than 3. So 2 is less than 3, 1 is less than 3, 0 is less than 3, negative 1 is less than 3. All the numbers in this direction. And if we look, our arrow that shows all the numbers less than 3 are going this way matches our inequality symbol. Okay, so we're going to continue looking at less than. Because not only are we going to graph them, it says we're also going to write them. So we're going to look at a few key words that means less than. The first one is less than. Think about another way you could see less than. Smaller than. You must be smaller than 3 feet to go through the cardboard maze. Fewer than. Fewer than. You can have fewer than 5 pieces of candy. Below. Below. You must spend below $10. Lower than. Lower than. The temperature must be lower than 4 degrees to cancel school. Under. Under. You can spend under $10. Shorter than. You must be shorter than 4 feet to ride the kiddie rides at Carowinds. So there are some of our keywords that are going to indicate that we have a less than symbol. Now we're going to translate just like we did with equations, but inequalities this time. So kids, any kids, must be less than 12 to eat for free. So we want to write an inequality to show the age of the kids who could eat for free. So any kid, I'm going to use X, as long as they're less than, so the small side, less than 12. As long as they're under 12, they can eat for free. Could they be 12? Nope, you have to be under 12. You got to be less than 12. So I'm going to graph our solution. I'm going to put our number in the middle and go 1 higher and 1 lower. So now, you can't be 12. It is not included. You got to be under 12. You could be 11 and a half, but you can't be 12. So I leave an open circle. Then I can be anything less than, and all the numbers less than, 11, 10, 9, are all going this direction. And it also matches my inequality. So this graph shows that all kids to eat free must be less than 12. Okay? Let's try the next one. You must spend below $20. Think about what is the key word for this statement. If you said below, you are correct. You must spend below $20. How much can I spend? I don't know. I'm going to call that X. But I must spend below, less than $20. So if I want to graph that, I'm going to put my number in the middle, one less, one bigger. So could I spend $20? No, I have to spend below $20, so it's not included. I could spend $19.99, but I can't hit the 20. I got to spend below it. So then I'm going to shade in all the numbers that are less than 19, 18, 17. So my arrow is going to the left, just like my inequality sign. All right, so my last one for this section. People under the age of 18 may not vote. So if you're under 18, under being our key word, you cannot vote. So I want to write an inequality and a graph that shows all the people who cannot vote. Do I know what age you are? No. For any person that's below, under, less than 18, you can't vote. If you're 18, you can, but not if you're under it. So I'm going to draw my magic number there, the one that's targeted 18, go one less, one higher. Now, these are all the people who can't vote. If you're 18, you can vote, so you are not included. It doesn't matter if you're 17 and a half, you still cannot vote unless you reach 18. So anything less than 18, so anything in this direction, 16, 15, none of these people can vote. So we have an open circle, because once you're 18, you're good to go. So anyone who's not 18 but lower cannot vote. So there's our graph, open circle and to the left, just like our inequality sign. Now we're going to go to our next inequality. We're done with less than, and we're going to go to greater than. So now let's look at the greater than symbol. It's opposite. We read left to right. And now we have greater than. It's the big side first. So let's try to graph x is greater than 1. So I want to know what numbers, x could be any number greater than 1. Could x be 1? No, it cannot. So I put an open circle. It can't be 1. It can be anything bigger than 1. So what direction do I need to go? Well, 0 is less than 1. That's not what I want. 2's bigger than 1. 3's bigger than 1. Oh, so to the right is the direction that x could be. Anything that gets bigger than 1. One's not included. And once again, my arrow matches my inequality sign. Now, I'm going to open up the notes and we're going to look at our keywords for greater than. For greater than. You could also see more than. You need to bring more than $20 on the field trip. Over. You must drive over 55 on the highway. Above. Above. It must be above 100 degrees for us to cancel commons. Bigger than. Your order must be bigger than $50 to get free shipping. Taller than. You must be taller than 42 inches to ride the Fury at Carowinds. Older than. You must be older than 55 to live in the retirement community. And that is actually our first example over here. We're now going to use our keywords to write and graph inequalities for our words phrases over here. You must be greater than, oh, there's our key word, greater than 55 to live in the retirement community. So you could be 56, you could be 57, you could be 55 and a half, but you've got to be greater than 55. So whatever your age is, it must be bigger than 55. Remember, the bigger number always gets eaten. So X is greater than 55. If we were going to graph the age of people in the nursing home that could live in the retirement community, we put our number, one less than and one more than. Now, could you be 55? Nope. You got to be greater than 55. So it is not included. It is an open circle. And we want all the numbers bigger. Well, 56 is bigger. And if I kept going, 57, oh, it's everything to the right. You could be any age greater than 55. And once again, it matches my arrow. Your purchase must be over $49 to receive free shipping. So it could be $49.50, it could be $50, it could be $100. Anything greater than $49. Could you spend exactly $49? No. So when I graph it, I put my number in the middle, one less than, one more than. It is not included. It is an open circle. And I look for the bigger numbers. All the bigger numbers are coming to the right. Open circle and to the right. It matches my inequality. Lastly, you must be taller than 4 feet to ride the roller coaster. You must be taller than. There's my key word. 4 feet. You've got to be taller than 4 feet. So greater than 4 feet. Could you be 4 feet? Nope. You've got to be over it. So it's an open circle and then to the right. All the numbers greater. 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like my sign. Perfect. When you're ready, go ahead and go to the next video to see the bottom half of this page to continue the lesson.